What about Melanotan 2? I know a lot of people don't want to be tan, but doesn't Melanotan 2 have some really powerful and interesting properties as an anti-inflammatory when we're dealing with chronic inflammation?
It sure does. And I'll tell you in a minute about my case with with using AODHA in my patient with avascular necrosis, which is, we think, an inflammatory response as well. But regarding melanotan, it's a great molecule, and in fact, it would be it would be in my first armamentarium if it wasn't for the tanning benefits, side effect, depending on who you are. The problem, of course, some people don't want to get that tanning, and so if you do want that tanning, that's great. And so it's wonderful to use. It's involved in this. It's easy to find any literature on this. The anti-inflammatory, cholinergic anti-inflammatory pathway. This is involving the vagus nerve. It starts with what you were mentioning a minute ago, the alkaline to acidic conversion in the stomach. So starting with alkaline, going to acidic. It's why we eat our salads first. That conversion from alkaline to acidity can stimulate the nicotinic receptors in the spleen, which then goes via the vagus nerve, stimulating the brain. So now we have the monocytes or inflammatory cells, those nighttime barking dogs in the brain that are calming down. Instead of being henny penny and spewing out inflammatory chemicals, oh my gosh, the sky is falling, they become this very calm janitor. The same exact cell can become one or the other depending on the milieu in which it finds itself. And so this, when it becomes the janitor, it takes the trash out. It helps, especially in the brain, helps with removing inflammatory chemicals and toxins from the brain. And so we love melanotan because that's one of its major effects, is this cholinergic anti-inflammatory pathway calming down the immune system in general.
Interesting.